Hey everybody, welcome to Everyday Waffles, where I make one power waffle that powers me through the entire effing day. We'll also do a 3 ingredient juice and a protein shake. Tonight, we are going to make an amazing TVP waffle topped with a creamy miso-tahini sauce. All right, let's get the hands washed and we're going to get going. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about this recipe. Okay, so I was just like in the grocery store and it was a good little moment. I was like chilling. I'm looking through the section, because I love Bob's Egg here. So I thought, well, let me check it out, see what else I could use. And so I came across this bag called TVP. It's also made by Bob's Red Mill, textured vegetable protein. Okay, so I'll show you in a second what it looks like. But basically, I did it to the instructions where you put it with, you reconstitute it. This episode brought to you by Homo, sweet Homo. All right, so this is it, and the instructions are 3/4 cups plus 2 tablespoons vegetable broth, 1 cup of TVP. Let it stand, bring it to a boil, let it stand 5-10 minutes, and you get cardboard. So anyway, tried to fix it. So, let me get Bob's Egg going first. Oops. Then we'll talk some more. Y'all know me. I can talk. Also have 2 friends in the background. They're just chilling out. They are watching television. It's funny. Friends will watch television. I hardly ever turn it on. Well, except for the news. No. Pressing enough, but I kind of like keeping up on world affairs. All right. 1, 2. So 2 eggs. So that's going to be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now I can count, right? Amazing. And grab my chopsticks. But dinner is where I just turn off, relax, eat a waffle, and I haven't really talked about mindful eating a lot because guess what? I have not really been on my game and mindful eating, taking my time, respecting my esophagus. Ah, I know, like sometimes we just do shit that's not really the best stuff for us, and like eating pizza or it's like chomping down a few extra bits or having some snacks during the day. Anyway, it's been kind of inflamed for a while. Pissing me off. So, anyway, gotta be a good boy for a little bit. Okay, so Bob's egg replacement is going. And I'm gonna start off with 1 cup flour. 1 cup flour. This is how I lose my cups. I know, crack me up. Okay. So I'm gonna put in a tablespoon of flaxseed, tablespoon of umami through our nutritional yeast. Actually, you know what? For what I'm about to tell you, I better go with 2. Yeah, we got issues over here. So yeah, I added in green onion in there and glue, not really glue, cardboard plus green onion is what you get. Okay. Anyway, set those off to the side. So I'm gonna try and spice it up and make something out of this. We will see. Okay. I need. So I'm gonna put in a teaspoon of paprika. And this recipe, by the way, I'm making for 2 people. A teaspoon of cumin. I'm gonna put in a teaspoon of onion powder. Yeah, I know it needs that much help. Well, I don't know. Like, how do you take like cardboard, put it in a waffle, and has onion powder not coming out? So anyway, I thought I'd give it a try. It says that it's like the This is the textured vegetable protein. Textured vegetable protein, excellent alternative to meat as a vegan source of complete protein. Why do they call it meat? They should just call it, it's good for you and it's not meat. But I don't know. I'm kind of silly. I hardly listen to myself most days. Well, my own advice it is. But okay. All right, so I'm gonna do a half of pepper, and I'm gonna raise up the salt level a little bit. I'm gonna do a teaspoon of salt in this one. They needed all sorts of help. Poor guy. Okay, 1 heaping teaspoon of baking powder. And I'm gonna whisk in my dry. This way before I hit it. It's kind of fun having friends watching TV and playing around, talking in the background. We're all having dinner, hanging out. Okay. My dry ingredients, they're all good to go. And I was hoping like my wonderful new awesome cast iron skillet would have done something to save it, but nope. It did not. I thought it might. It did not at all. Okay, now I'll put all that into the waffle. But we're going to see, will a waffle save it? That is the hope. The hope is the waffle is going to do the trick. Waffle magic. Okay. Speaking of waffle magic, let's get that plugged in. I'm going to get my liquids in. So I'm going to start off with 3/4 cup of milk, 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Get that mixed all around and see what we can do. I think my head is shrinking and my glasses keep falling down. Is it that or is it my brain? Okay, I'm going to go in another half cup. But since a little bit goes a long way, let's try a 1/4 cup first. You never know. It's waffles. I'm telling you, sometimes it'll just sneak up on you. You're like, oops, that was just too much. Okay, yeah, we need a half. Yeah, that wonderful TVP is just soaking up the liquids. That's fun. Try something brand new and unique. Can it be saved in a waffle? That is the question. If not, we're going to try this again. I will make this work. Okay, waffle iron's almost ready, but still waiting on Bob. I know I should have started Bob like before I wash my hands. No. Okay. That's all stirred in there. That's what we got. So the seasonings do smell really great. I mean, the whole dish smells great. It's just the other. I mean, it just seems like there's nothing to it. I don't know. How do you call that a meat? A substitute. There's nothing there. If you don't have anything nice to say, you probably shouldn't say anything at all. But it's food. All right. How you doing, Bob? And all right, so we're gonna be doing miso tonight with tahini, and some soy. That's what I'm thinking is gonna bring this around. I don't know. I was hoping to have a different flavor. Like I said, I've never once even tried it. I haven't even heard of it before even. Where has it been all my life? I don't know. You could not find it next to the meat section. Why am I just sitting? I'm waiting for the green light. Is that an analogy for my life? Let's see. I never plug things in at the right moment. There we go. Brian's life. Okay, we're ready for this. Oh, shit. No, we're not. Bob. Settle down back there, guys. See, it's them. They're throwing me off. Intentionally. If you could have heard some of the things I've already been said. Okay, Bob's been in here. No, I'm glad you cannot. We will not put a microphone on the coffee table. As much as fun as that does sound. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to butter it up and get her going. Yep, still using butter. Well, it's not really butter. Sizzle, sizzle. This is going to be so damn good. I just know it is. Because we're just going to turn this around. I believe in the power of the waffle tonight. It's kind of hilarious back there. And our live studio audience. Okay, so the Kimberly Freedom KitchenAid is out. I mean, come on now. Any meal made with this, it's got to be better than original. All right. So 3/4 cup. All right, there's about 3/4 cup. Okay, so now I'm gonna add in a nice big heaping tablespoon of miso. And then I'm gonna say about 2 tablespoons of tahini. And a teaspoon of soy. There we go. All right, and you could put in some lemon or vinegar, possibly, not for sure. I'll tell you after I try it, if you should have. All right, here we go. I don't know how this loud thing does not come through the microphone. It's kind of weird. All right, mix it all the way up. Studio audience, what do we think? Here we go. The pinky test. Salt and pepper. Ow! That was actually, this is my ball cap. Salt and pepper. They'll solve anything. A waffle and salt and pepper. I think I put in too much pepper. We'll see. I mean, salt. There's a lot of pepper. There may or may not be a lot of pepper and salt in here. We'll see. Actually, I think the waffle's going to need it. Because the sauce by itself tastes a little bit, almost a little bit muchy. All right, sharp off to the side. But I have a feeling that once it gets into that waffle, our TVP is going to need it. I think so. It's going to be interesting. Look-de-loo. All right, still lovely studio audience back here. We are soon about to be greenlit, where we will be trying the amazing, holy crap, TVP waffle with a creamy Miso-Tahini sauce with a nice umami, which is kind of like the fifth flavor profile. I can't even talk tonight. It would probably be a nice thing for the world if one day just the voice goes away. Give you guys like a couple day break. No. You would miss my witty repartee in a day. I mean, guys, this really does smell good. It has kind of a, well, I mean, with the seasoning and everything in it, but right now it has kind of like a mild, like a maybe like a taco smell to it. In a weird way, but without beef. Everything but the beef. Where's the beef? Yeah, it's very interesting. All right, as everybody knows, I cooked through my nose. Yeah, I think you guys are gonna really like this too. Okay, green lit. Here we go. Looking good. All right, let's get the next one in. Guys, it's looking great. Mm-hmm. All right, we're gonna see. They tasted the stiff too. They were like, "How are you gonna do this?" I'm like, "I don't know. I think if we go kind of earthy, maybe that will help." Flip that over. All right, guys. I'm gonna do it first. I'm gonna wash my pan after this. Okay. I'm nervous. Only because that taste. I mean, it was cardboard. And a waffle and a little sauce turned cardboard into something delicious. But definitely, holy shit, this is nutritious. All right, there we go. The TVP waffle with a creamy miso-Tahini sauce. Well, it does have like a mild taco smell. Interesting. Mm. It has a really nice taste. Is it kind of chewy? But definitely all the seasonings. So it absorbed all the seasoning by itself, like blank slate, and it made it just really soft. Gave it a nice soft texture. But as far as like the seasonings, season it up. Bye, guys.